According to your ex, what exactly is wrong with you? I'm just crazy. Along with all his other exes coincidentally. I don't trust, even though he had women staying the night in the spare bedroom and got an STD when he went to Vegas without me. But on me for not trusting him. That I caught him cheating so he couldn't trust me. I threw away 3 years because of any single mistake. He punched me in the neck. LOL. Bye. That I'm selfish for not supporting her. After her 5 DUIs. 6 trips to rehab. And a steadfast mindset she can drink socially without an issue. I tried to save you for 15 years, now I'm saving myself. According to him, I'm too emotional and controlling. The reality, I threw a fit when I found out he cheated on me. I packed my shit and left him. I'm apparently a narcissist because I wasn't considering how bad he felt after giving a stranger on the phone the username, password, and verification to our bank account and them emptying our account. Apparently, I should have been over it after 4 days. I'm too clingy, wanted to hang out once a week or so with my boyfriend of 5 years. I'm manipulative when we'd make plans to spend time together and he'd cancel 15 minutes before we were to meet. I'd be disappointed, but most egregiously, I tend to overreact and take the nuclear option over things that shouldn't be that big a deal. I finally mustered the courage to break up with him after the 3rd time he sent me to the hospital. I will quote my ex-wife. "You believe too much in the sanctity of marriage," she said that part in a mocking tone. She says, when I found out she has 3 boyfriends. Edit, she's messaged me and my current wife several times. She has called us a couple of prudes for not being okay with having open relationships. I am much happier now that I have ever been. Penis is too big. Or massive prick. Something along those lines. I don't open up enough. You need to seek therapy and process your traumas. I did. And I'm glad she helped me realize what was happening. Now we are both in a better place in life. I walk too confidently on the street. Should I walk slouching? Or in fear? She had no good answer. I'm grumpy and quiet. Sorry, I got cancer during a pandemic. That shit gets to you. I think too much. I think he doesn't think enough. Hold up, let me just ask her. Apparently I'm a stalker. Too clingy. And my God, was she right. I'm never like that, but with her I morphed into an anxiety-ridden weirdo. I never open up enough. When I did open up, you won't talk about your feelings too much, like damn. The fact that I didn't decide I was poly along with her, 5 years into our monogamous relationship, LOL. Too introverted and not open enough with my feelings. I don't really think that's true anymore today, but it certainly was back then. My abusive ex messaged me on Instagram out of nowhere about 2 years after we broke up. Sent me a wall of text about how basically everything that went wrong in her life is my fault and that I don't deserve happiness of any kind, and that I'm apparently going to kill someone one day. So apparently I'm Satan. She abused me. Her mind must be beyond twisted for her to believe that. I wanted to have an orgasm once in a while too. You're too kind, that's why nobody loves you. I type too loudly in bed apparently. It's distracting. Apparently I was a narcissist. Gaslighting was her middle name. Facepalm, medium skin tone, emoji modifier, #hash. I'm too possessive, and that was 35 years ago, happily married for 3 decades. If I had to guess, I was too selfish, and didn't appreciate her enough. I also didn't take care of myself, put in enough effort for her. And I'll regret all of this for a long time. My ex had borderline personality disorder. So, I was the devil incarnate after 8 months. I am a ghoster. Maybe I did ghost her, but I find out your best friends are terrible animal hoarders, neglectors, and your other best friend went to prison for assaulting an infant, and you have no issues with that. You don't deserve more than a "this ain't it" text. It was that I was too paranoid after he cheated and needed too much reassurance afterwards. Now I know what my real problem was. I didn't leave right after he cheated. It's never a mistake to leave a cheater. It's always dangerous to give people who hurt you the benefit of the doubt, no matter who they are. I didn't make her a better person. I was lazy and unmotivated. I looked in the mirror for a while after she told me that, as she left me for another guy. And I realized she was right. Be the type of person you'd like to attract. Want a girl that goes to the gym, stays in good shape, and wants to live a good life, save money etc. Then you need to be the type of person that can attract and keep someone of that caliber. I don't make enough money. I am so monumentally selfish that I refuse to make everything about her and what she wanted 24/7. I broke up with her over peer pressure. I was weak. The same people tried that same tactic again on my now wife. Clearly it didn't work. It's not happening again. I was too critical about how he deliberately triggered my phobia at my birthday party. I pointed out too many flaws, held him accountable, and pointed out he was missing his antidepressants, drinking too much often for his mental health to be good, and saying it was a bit shit coming home at 2 a.m. when you've said 8 p.m. I didn't have sex with him for 2 years after he serially cheated on me for 24 years. I have anger issues and am too emotional. I was self-destructing, and he was tired of watching me kill myself slowly through binge drinking, eating, and pity partying. He was right, and it was the catalyst I needed to make a full transformation. Thanks, X. I never argued and was too easygoing with my go with the flow attitude. Which apparently is wrong. I got fat. I won't accept help from other people. Frankie, I'm afraid that if I accept help and still fail, I'll have wasted other people's time and resources. I have trust issues. Don't fuck somebody else then. I caused the Holocaust in Germany. I'm positive that more than one of them refer to me as a cold-hearted bitch. Funny, nobody on here admitting that their ex might have been right about something. I'll start. Mine was didn't put enough effort into the relationship, and she was absolutely right. I was very immature. You want to keep something, you put some effort into it. My last ex doesn't really think anything is wrong with me. She just said weren't compatible as a couple, to which I agree. My ex before that though said I'm not adventurous enough and I lie too much. I'm probably not that adventurous, but I never lied to her. She just had some huge trust issues for some reason, so always thought I was lying when I wasn't. I didn't talk enough, and I took too many drugs, and I drank too much. Well, she said that all men are dogs, so I, being a man, am a dog according to her. It's not you, it's me always means the opposite. I'm just full of anxiety, and I'm too logical. That he saw my needs as a burden, which was why I had worked really hard to appear to be the cool girl who doesn't have any needs. This was an effective strategy for a miserable relationship. Point of clarification: my ex was unemployed and living with me. It did not start this way. I am an asshole because I spend too much money on myself and I don't take her on trips. Also, I didn't support her lying to me about being on birth control. And I had the unmitigated gall to be upset that she manipulated me into buying her a coat by telling me I was abusive to her when I was blackout, which she later told me never happened. And lastly, I didn't approve her using my thumb to get into my phone while I was sleeping. Other than that, I'm a peachy guy. I'm too needy because I liked holding hands. In elementary school I told a girl I liked her, which caused the other boys in my class to tease me about it. When I pushed someone who was heavily teasing me, the girl called me cold-hearted and didn't want anything to do with me after. It has stuck with me since. I got fat, wasn't pretty enough anymore. Joke's on him, he's still single and living with his brother, and I'm quite happily married to a guy who loves me no matter what I look like. Depends which ex. The last one got really weird and crazy about the orange guy. So from her perspective I guess I didn't love Murica enough. Truth is those people are crazy AF. You always want to do stuff. Yeah, it really interfered with his grueling schedule of 80 hours a week playing video games, barely sleeping because of video games, and calling in all his sick and vacation time at his job to play video games. Dude used to be a college swimmer and a gifted medical student. Dropped out because video games were more important than becoming a doctor.